I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up, though? Go ahead, click that red subscribe button to become a Ray of Sunshine. And everybody right now, click the notification bell so that you're alerted of all the videos I upload going forward. We are reviewing The Real Housewives of Potomac, season number 3, episode number 10. RSV, please. RSV, please. RSV, please. Yeah. Because I keep wanting to say RSVP, please, but it's RSV, please. Anyway, they start off with Miss Ashley doing yoga, and she gives us some insight into her marriage, or when she got married to Michael. She got married when she was 25, and then they had this 3-year prenup agreement. Well, after 3 years, so if they get divorced, the marriage dissolved before the 3 years, then she would get a specific amount. And then after the 3 years, she gets half. Well, in good faith, she wanted him to know that I love you for who you are and not for your money, because you're this big real estate investment kind of guy, tycoon. Anyway, so she decides out of good faith that she's going to offer to extend the prenup for 5 years. Well, all right. I mean, you still winning. You working on that relationship. We also find out, though, when she goes to visit Michael at work, that you know how when things get rocky, how women, how we decide we don't want to be intimate, how our vaginas don't work because we're not excited. Well, honey, Michael was like, I'm going to withhold sex from Ashley, which kind of got me wondering, because most men have a hard time withholding sex, right? They got to get it, and they got to get it from somewhere. Is it true what they were saying about him and that man on the internet? Child, tell me down below in the comments, because I'm just nosy. It ain't really a big deal to me, but it is, because I'm nosy. So then also, she asked if he felt like she was using him, you know, for his money and his money alone. And we found out she said no, and he didn't believe it to be true, and that she really loves him and she's in the relationship for the long haul. Y'all believe that or no? Well, a little later in the episode, we see her go on a double date with Monique and Chris. And honestly, when I saw that, I was like, well, Monique, I thought you said you were taking things slowly after she talked or defamed your character and your name by saying that you were a bit of an alcoholic and were drinking and driving. But it looks like you forgave her. All is forgiven. We're back in your good graces. Oh, okay. Then you wasn't really mad at her in the first place. All that shit was extra, and that's why all that anger in the last couple episodes was towards Miss Robin. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah. I was glad, though, to hear that she's back to giving her husband sexy photos, baby. Everybody that's married should be giving them their husbands something to remind them, you know, hey, this is what you got. Like, don't let shit get stagnant, because there's some single women out there that are preying on your husband's vulnerability and loneliness, that they are willing to supply his needs so that they can supply theirs, because you really shouldn't be a side chick or a mistress without getting any type of compensation for it. Y'all be mad at me if you want to. Listen, because if you're going to do it, what else is you doing it for? The nigga got to go home. If y'all rock with me for real, y'all know how I feel about that shit. If you don't, you still can. You got an opportunity to go back and look through some videos and figure it out. Anyway, so I thought it was cute, and I was glad that she's sending dirty text messages and photos, cute little photos of herself. Yes, girl, keep it cute and nasty, okay, for your husband. Ladies, get it all the way together. We want to make sure they remember, my wife is spicy. She's saucy. She hot. She's sizzling. She lit. Okay. So then we see Miss Giselle. Miss Giselle, honey, goes to the doctor, and Robin meets her there. Now, I've seen this treatment on another one of these housewives things, I think. She goes to the doctor. You know, vanity is something serious, and sometimes Virgos can be so vain, honey. We got to look good. That's how come you see me keep checking my hair, because it gets in my eyes and all kind of shit. But vanity is something, honey. It could be the detriment of some of us Well, the procedure is you take the blood from your own body and you put it on your face, and then they suck it, right? Somehow it's supposed to stimulate and help the collagen, you know, perk up your face a little bit. Like, I'm all into trying new stuff. I just tried something the other day. Watch for the video, okay? She starts talking about her birthday party, and it's like, no, I'm not inviting Candace. I'm all like, damn, she really not inviting Candace. Like, even when they don't be getting along, they still invite the bitches so that it's messy. Like, she's really not inviting little Miss Candace. I guess she touched a nerve when she told her, oh, I guess you think you all that. Well, you keep on thinking that. Yikes. We also found out that it's true that what we were thinking these past few weeks. Sherman was feeling some kind of way about being in the People magazine as Giselle's newest beau. But I'm all like, well, Sherman, if you're all in, why are you feeling some kind of way? Do you have other people that you're seeing that you've said that they're more important and that Giselle is just for show? What's really going on? I, don't like people playing games with me either, Giselle. Call a spade, my nigga. If you're not fucking with me, don't fuck with me. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me go on about my business. You go on about yours. I go my way and you go yours. But she's visibly hurt by it because he's not really a great communicator. She talks about her birthday celebration, and then we see it. We see her on top of a penthouse, some kind of like poolside party. Just a few little people to dote all over her for her birthday. Now, Candace had made reference about her birthday party and getting all the attention that she wants. Abso-fucking-lutely. On my birthday, I am a goddess. Go ahead, keep me on the pedestal and be happy birthday. You look so amazing. Let's just do it. Like, let's not pretend that we all don't want the center of attention for our birthdays. But Giselle always seems to be messy. It don't matter her birthday or not. She was like, did y'all speak? I was like, child, y'all could have just let that go. And I guess, sometimes being in the tension area is a bit too much. Being in tension like that is, I don't know. But the cute little cake, cute little setup, but Sherman did not show. Sherman did not send no flowers. You saw Giselle said she was really hoping that he would come, and he didn't. And I was like, it would have been nice. Like, I felt her pain. Like, yeah, I know she messy, y'all, but I got a connection with her because she is a what? A Virgo. Look, see that? She's a Virgo. So I got a straight up connection with her, and I felt for her. And I think sometimes she's just messy for the sheer part of the show, because really, well, lately it can be messy. So then we see Monique, and Monique is going to look for a gown for a gala that's coming up where she's going to present an award, and we see her mother. Dang, they told her her mother's name, and now I'm all like, what's her mother's name? Well, we see her mom, and we see Gigi, one of her closest friends, and they're shopping for ball gowns. Her mother looks absolutely amazing. She still looks amazing. When we saw her last season, she looked amazing. She looks damn near almost as young as her daughter. But how old is Monique? She's in her 20s though, right? So her mom would be about in her 40s. So that's about right. Let me tell it. I look good to have a 22-year-old baby, and I'm 40. I'll be 41. I'll be 42. So yeah, I said I wasn't gonna tell y'all how old I was no more, but I'm proud of it. I'm glad that I made it thus far. But we find out that both Robin and Miss Monique's events are on the same exact day, and I'm all like, uh-oh, people are going to have to choose. Who do you choose? Punchinella 47. Y'all too young for that, huh? And then so we see Miss Candace, and Miss Candace, we see her at her house, and we see Miss Dorothy, and we do see that Miss Dorothy does still treat Miss Candace as a little girl. And I was really glad that she was trying to usurp her authority and try and show her mother that, hey, I am ready. My sister and I are ready to run the business. You can trust us. And then she says, well, I don't think that I give you advice, and I don't think you are receptive to my advice. I don't believe you're receptive to the advice that I'm giving you. Now listen, just because somebody does not do what you want them to do, Mom, doesn't mean that they didn't hear what you said. Because a lot of people give me advice. I take in what you have to say. If I'm in agreement or it makes sense, then I go ahead and I apply it. If I don't agree, then I'm thanking you for nodding and moving on. Okay, thanks for the advice. I heard you, but I'm going to go a different route. And I really want Candace to stand up a little more. And it's going to be hard for her and Chris, because you saw how when she left, she was like, oh yeah, mom changes things around and sometimes leaves out like a tornado, and mom likes to have flowers and the maid to have come and things to be, you know, so crisp and pristine. Like, how do you live like that? That's not going to work very well. Anyway, we also see Chris making a signature drink that he's naming after Candace. Can somebody name a drink after me? Y'all could call it a ray of sunshine. Okay, like, yes, something, rays, something. Can you make a drink? Can you make a drink and then tell me what's in the drink so I could try it here at home on one Sunday? So then let's talk about Miss Robin and her event. And I'm excited. What is it called? She Empowered. She Empowered, I think it is. And she meets up with Karen and Candace. Let's back up. Let me back up to Giselle. They started talking about Monique and Robin's respective parties and who was going to go where to what. Well, Sharice said straight up, I'm going to Monique's party because Monique invited me months ago. It was before I even knew that you had anything going, Robin. Karen had said she was going to go to her event, and we knew that Giselle was going to go to Robin's event too. But Robin felt some kind of way that Sharice wasn't going to go to her event, but she was going to go to Monique's event, and that they had a 14-year friendship. Now, I don't think Sharice did anything wrong personally. I know that they have a longer friendship, but if she made a commitment prior to Robin saying that she was going to go to Robin's event, then I'm glad that she stuck with it. Like, I can't change it just because we've been friends a long time. And yeah, granted, it's an award ceremony. It's not your show, because Miss Ashley made a valid point when she was like, when she told, because I forgot to say this, when she told Monique that I'm not going to attend your event because Robin is actually throwing this event, where yours is just a ceremony. She's throwing the event. It's about empowering women, and I'm going to go and support her. Me and Robin are building our friendship. Like, so I was glad to see that too. So let's get back to here, because I needed to give you that in order to say what's going to be happening next. So Robin meets Candace and Karen, or Candace and Karen meet Robin for breakfast, because they have an oatmeal, I imagine, is breakfast. Deductive reasoning, right? Ain't nobody have no goddamn oatmeal in the middle of the day. And I wanted to say, you know, because Robin started talking about, I know that Giselle doesn't like Candace, but she likes Candace. And she started talking about Candace and her quirkiness and her colloquialisms. And I was like, she's got really great energy. She is a little over the top, but she's got a lot of great energy and says great, like, one-liners. Robin had brought them there because she wanted to make sure that they were both going to still be in attendance to her event. Candace was an emphatic, yes, I'm coming. I'm RSVPing, and she made her valid point. It's an empowerment event, and I'm trying to step out on my own where I would have wanted to before put on a good ball gown. No, now I want to make a name for myself, and this is a great environment for that. You do got to think about that kind of stuff too when you're building your brand. Then, so Miss Karen gets there, honey, and yes to Miss Karen apologizing for being late, because that is what you should do, but no to the lying, okay? When she got to lying, talking about she didn't mean yes, she was going to come to the event, that she meant yes, like, oh, good, yay, congratulations. I was like, child, just say, I changed my mind, because you knew she was going to read through the line, and I'm so glad, I'm so glad Robin was like, okay, so that is a no, that Karen won't be coming, and she felt that it was shady, and she verbalized that it was shady, and was like, you said yes before, and now all of a sudden you don't know, you would prefer to go to Monique's event? Child, Karen was being messy, because Karen could have just been like, I don't want to go to your event because of how you and Giselle did me at my press release. Like, and then be like, so I'm going to go over here to Monique. She was very supportive of me and my husband during this time. Don't need no excuse. Just know I'm not coming. So she made an exit. But then what was really good to me was, you know, Robin and Juan were cooking dinner, and Giselle and Sherman were coming to visit. Okay, they were coming to have dinner and to socialize and do couple stuff, you know? And Miss Giselle pulls up and there is no Mr. Sherman, okay? And pretty much she's all like, okay, so today was it. This is over. We're done. He doesn't communicate well, and he said something to me that made me say, okay, we're done. And this is what he said. Let me see, did I write it down? She said that Mr. Sherman said that he needed to get another perspective on their relationship. Now, this is when her Virgo really shows, okay? She, Anna has said she makes Virgos look bad, but this right here is when she show all Virgo traits. Oh, you need a new perspective. After a year and a half, I thought we were on the same page. You don't communicate well. We are huge communicators. I'm out. Get a new perspective, but you ain't got to worry about it being about me. By the time you realize that I was what it is you needed or wanted, I'm going to be out, okay? That is who I am. You can ask the people that I've dated. I'm done. Like, you needed a new perspective. You needed to figure some shit out. You didn't understand what I was saying. I felt like I was too much. It felt like it was too much. Boy, bye. Okay, I didn't make that about me. But I just need y'all to know that that is exactly how she was feeling. And though they were like, okay, you seem unbothered. That's just how we appear, period. In the inside, we are getting eaten alive. At home, she is probably crying and not understanding and like, wait a minute, I had let him in. I let him meet my kids. Like, let him come over and be around my girls. Like, she is getting eaten up in the inside. Though it seems cool, calm, and collected, baby, understand that she is definitely bothered by it. But, I do want to say, Juan did say that maybe, you know, you need to be a little more patient. And he should have said to her also, maybe you're over analyzing things, because that's what people have to say to me. Be a little more patient. Maybe you're over analyzing. And I'm all like, okay, so I'd be a little more patient. But then when you continue to do shit or you say things that don't make sense or add up, that trigger, I gotta be out. I gotta be out. Well, that was it for this episode. You guys, tell me what you think. Tell me, do you think Sharice made a faux pas by going to Monique, saying she's going to go to Monique's event versus Robin's? This whole Giselle Sherman situation, should she give him another shot or should she be out? Y'all don't want, y'all can probably guess what I'm going to say. Like, I don't have time to play. I ain't chasing after you. You either want me or you don't. And you've already made it clear that you don't. So I'm out, okay? So, but don't be like me. Don't be like me. You're gonna be by yourself. Don't be like me. So tell me what you think about that. How about Ashley and Michael? Do you think she did the right thing by extending the prenup? Who's left? Who's left? Who's left? Monique. She really didn't have much to say, much going on except for the gala. Well, I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode number 10, RSVPlease. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.